The impact of tourism on UK coastal property markets. Let's be real for a second. Ever tried buying a seaside flat in Cornwall during peak summer? Good luck, mate. It's like trying to get a sunbed at Benidorm at 6 a.m. But jokes aside, tourism has a massive impact on coastal property markets across the UK, and I've seen this play out firsthand more times than I can count. So picture this. You've got a lovely little fishing village, quiet, sleepy, off the radar. Then, boom, some influencer posts a TikTok about the hidden gem vibes of the place, and suddenly everyone wants a piece of the coast. Prices spike, estate agents are flooded with calls, and the locals, well, they're not always thrilled. Take Whitby, for example. I helped a London-based couple snag a two-bed terrace there just before the post-COVID boom. Back then, it was still fairly priced. A year later, the same type of property was going for 40% more. Why? Airbnb, holiday lets, and remote working fantasies. Yep, tourists fell in love with the cobbled streets and Dracula lore. And the market responded with, sure, but it'll cost you. And don't get me started on St. Ives. Holiday lets have practically taken over. I had a retired couple from Bath who couldn't find anything under 600 grand with sea views. One client actually said to me, I'd rather buy in Portugal, it's cheaper. He wasn't wrong. Here's the twist. Tourism doesn't just drive up prices, it changes the whole local vibe. I was in Tenby last summer and chatted with a shop owner who told me, locals can't afford to live here anymore, mate. That stuck with me. We're not just talking numbers on Rightmove. This affects families, schools, the entire economy of a town. But hey, it's not all doom and gloom. I've also seen clever investors make magic happen. One chap bought a derelict guest house in Scarborough, turned it into high-end self-catering flats, and now he's fully booked year-round. So yes, if you play it right, the coastal market can be a goldmine. Still, you've got to be savvy. For example, buyers in places like Bournemouth and Brighton are now looking at second-tier towns nearby because of the price wars. Little gems like Worthing and Seaford are becoming hotspots. Who would have thought? Oh, and here's a funny one. I once tried to sell a beachfront property in Blackpool, and the buyer asked, can you guarantee I'll get sun? I mean, really. And finally, let's talk mortgages. Lenders are starting to tighten criteria for holiday let properties. You need strong rental forecasts, and local council permissions are becoming a real thing, especially in hot zones like Devon. So, not every dream cottage is a straightforward buy. Bottom line, tourism has absolutely supercharged coastal markets, but it's a mixed bag. Great if you're cash rich and ready to invest. Tough if you're a first-time buyer from the same village you grew up in. The sea's still blue, the beaches still sparkle. Well, that's a wave all on its own.